7th win in 9 games, and they didn't make the best of starts. Just 3 minutes in, a real muddle at the back made life easy for Chelsea striker Helen Lander. Later contribution to the game, but first the visiting Blues fought back impressively. 11 minutes into the second half, Ashley Hinks found Helen Lander, whose chip was just too good for Marie Hourahan. Yes! Chelsea had switched to a 4-4.
Lovely touch from Helen Lander, away from Bassett. Is this Chelsea's moment? It is! Chelsea land the first blow. It's Helen Lander.
Minutes the goal time, and Chelsea were level shortly after the break, thanks to the prolific Helen Lander. A classy finish this to make it 2-2, as Matt Beard's side threatened to spoil the party in the Midlands. Real striker's instincts from Lander. Clock though, Chelsea managed to pull one back after some nice interplay of their own. Sophie Ingle, via a couple of deflections, eventually found Helen Lander on the edge of the box, and Chelsea's top scorer made no mistake. 3-1, game on.
Incredibly, the Blues were in front within half a minute of the start, thanks mainly to a great through ball from former Red Sue Lappin. Helen Lander lifted it over the on-rushing Nikki Davis. What a start for the home side.
Laura Coombs, a tidy ball that was. Susie's in there, and Lander! Just what Chelsea needed.
Chelsea side halved the deficit. Good link-up play from Laura Coombs set up Helen Lander, who finished with a plomb. And
themselves level thanks to a clinical first-half counter-attack. Hinnigan, the goal scorer, found her touch was a bit heavy, and it was costly too. Laura Coombs found Dunia Susie in space, and she showed speed, touch, skill and eventually vision to pick out Helen Lander in the middle for a simple tap-in. The start of a very good day indeed for the Welsh international. Lander bagged her side's second goal as well after the break, racing onto a wonderful long ball from the back. This time around she was faced with a much tougher finish, but nevertheless she thumped it home to turn the score on its head. Having trailed, Chelsea were now 2-1 up. And that looked likely to be the final score until some sloppy defending from Mo Marley's side presented Lander with a chance for the hat-trick in added time. She took it with glee, sealing another home win for her side.
Daisy's team, 6 minutes later they grabbed a fourth. Danny Buett with the delivery this time, and Helen Ward knee Lander with her first of the season.
At Doncaster, that game finished 4-0, and this one looked to be heading somewhere similar, especially when Helen Ward got in on the scoring act with a tap-in following the Jakobsen effort that came off the upright. Bit of casual defending from Everton this time, Amy Kane wanting one touch too many. Eniola Aluko found Helen Blezard, she found Helen Ward, who arrived unmarked at the far post for a tap-in.